Come on and zoom, come on and zoom, come on and zoom on, zoom on, zoom on, zoom, zoom. Alright, anyways, you guys, it's time for market breakdown. Alright, cool. Alright, that's my entry, guys. Okay, let me break down for you guys. SPX mother effing breakdown, alright? So let's take this off right here. Tuesday coming on to Wednesday. Coming on to Wednesday. So I'm on my let me recapture. Let me Wednesday, Tuesday. So Tuesday we were chilling here the whole time in this box. So let me bring back the boxes. So this makes sense. I know it's a lot of lines, you guys. It's a lot of lines, but I'm trying to break it down for you guys. Okay. So the area, the market. So the all-time high originally. Let me show you guys the all-time high. Originally, the all-time high was right here. Back in July 17. July 17, NAS made a quick fucking high. I think Powell talked or something, and then it came back down. After that, we took a long time to go to where we are right here. From July to pretty much September. So from July to September, we kept on fighting, especially even getting to this area here. If you notice, this was the region that we had a hard time going back up after we dropped. Right here again, we had a hard time, broke it. We went back here, tested this trend line that we were on, and they're still active right here. On top of that, you got this trend line right here. I'm gonna talk about this trend line also. And I was gonna upload it. I mean, I was gonna send it to my homie, but I felt it was stupid. But it ended up happening. And this is the trend line. Look at that. Weekly trend line. See right here. I'm gonna go to the daily to move it a little bit because I know that it's off. Go to the weekly. Boom! And that weekly trend line has been active since January, April, July, and boom. Okay, so that's still active right there. This purple trend line, one of these is just confirming the uptrend line that we have. One contact, two contact, three contact, and we're currently on to the next one. So this one right here is the main trend line. See how this one right here, so you that up the bottom, the support, and then this one indicates the resistance of that trend line. This is a trend that we're on. So we have the bottom trend and the upper trend. And then recently we hit I marked it down here. How do you say it? I mark it to the point where, because in reality, holy shit, I stress the shit out of this. Holy shit, my bad. Why do they go forever? Are they one of those forever lines? Holy shit, what the hell was I thinking? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fucking delete the shit out of it. Meet me at the butt the butter bada bada ba bumping up bada 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 bumping up bada bada bumping up bada bada bumping up bada 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 bumping up bada bada bumping up bada bada bumping up bada 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 meet me at the bada 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 ba da 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 dimmy 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 dimmy. Alright, so I'm gonna delete the you make it a normal trend line. Gonna be some weird ass shit. Well, it's already active. Oh no, it's okay. It's not. It's over here. Well, really, there is not really. Sorry for this, you guys. I should have done this before, but I just noticed it took forever. Freaking trend line. Gotta go based off this candle right here because it's the current one that we were on. Yeah, right here. So there you go. Bam, and it'll be a weekly, so it'll be blue. Technically, it could be purple. Let me see. I'm gonna go with blue. It's a monthly, really. Alright. Alrighty then. There you go. Okay. And this is the other one. This is the one that comes. Been active since this bottom down here that we created. So since this bottom right here, we went on this uptrend. Stitch, touch, touch, touch. So that's still active. That's still good. And then this one, trend line recently got broken. But when we have these major monthly trend line broken, we either gonna fucking keep on blasting off, or that's like the like we released everything that we had. Like you know when you jizz, you release all that pressure, and then you fucking that shit burst the shit. Anyways, since we did that, now we're exhausted. Now, especially us guys, we're exhausted, and then you should then now next week or these 2 weeks see some sort of pullback. If we don't, I'll be really surprised if this trend line really gets respected and hold, and we just continue having another week or 2 weeks of good blast off. But since we hit this weekly, monthly top of the trend line, especially these last 2 days, we've been fucking blowing up. I feel like we can retest it down a little bit. Anyway, we have to. So these are the Fibonacci that I'm paying attention to. There's the current 1 hour Fibonacci right here in this section. So in case it goes down in the D. And this is what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to market to. So as it did this today, and here's the trend line that it just broke right here, right? I was hoping it would happen. So here's the areas that I missed. First of all, let me break it down. So the Fed, there was data at 5:30, and this was the area to pay attention to hold this box right here, this box. Wednesday, data came out. All right, so we start dropping. Data comes out, it's good, but even though it was good, we had this dip, which it was normal to me. I was like, the Fed's talking, we had good data. Nah, if anything, we need to drop first and then pick up. Or, because the way I trade, especially when you have the Fed meeting like this, a lot of people, they go in a trade, they either start the trade already before the data comes, before the data comes out, they put their stop losses, um, and then the data comes out, it goes their way, but an hour later, maybe 30 hours later, because especially for the 5:30 data, um, it's good for the from 5:30 to 6, or even to 6:30. Then once 6:30, the market reacts to it, and then it dumps down. Normally, when that happens, you then wait from 7:45 to 8:30. If not, you then wait to around 10 o'clock to see how, because we're coming to that 11:45, 12:30. So you want to see how 10 o'clock is looking, 10:20, 10, around there, how it's where it's looking, where it's at. And if not, you if nothing happened really, the 5:30, 7:45, 8:30 really, then you wait till your 11:45 to 12:30. But then, yeah, because normally getting closer to your 11:30, we had the Fed at 11 and 11:30. So really, you want to pay attention to around 10 o'clock, because, or 9:30, 10 o'clock, because that's when it would then pump up as we get closer, like the expectation, excitement of the Fed talking. And that's what you see right here. You see the market opening, and then it's on the edge of the box, which is another indicator to, hey, we're gonna drop right here pretty much. Especially because if you see right here, even after the market opened at 6, and between 6 and 7, you can see that it tries to go up. Oh, you can't see because of the indicator. Let me take it out. What's that? So see, you can see how at 7, or between 6 and 7, let me see, 15-minute candle. Actually, then it pushes it forward. There you go. So you can see two right here. I'll put them Alright, 6. Alright. 6:30. So we got the good news, right? 5:15, 5:45, 5:30, and 5:45. Notice how it's not a big drop or a crazy drop at 5:30, because pretty much 5:30 starts right here. So instead of having this crazy drop on down, or instead of holding down here because they were scared to be bad news, they anticipate the good news, hoping that good news the market hits. But notice a weak drop. That's why I was like, okay, this is not bad news. It was probably good news, but still the market is gonna do what the market does, pull back a little bit, and then eventually later on 10, 9, pull back up, or 7:45, you're at 30. And then we have this pullback. All right, cool. And then this would have been your area to go on a sell area right here. You see 7:30, 7:45. And your 7:45, you should have seen this to trap you, because we're coming to 10 o'clock. So 7:45 to 8:30, you should have this, and then drop you on down. But this was clearly already telling you, hey, no, we're gonna go down, because this is, again, 7:45 the area where it needs to show you where it's going. And the fact that it did this crazy drop, especially breaking this box and this box, was already, yeah. That's why, like, watch. That's why the 8. Look how 8 goes up and tries to give you that, and then still gets pulled. Bam, sell, sell, sell. 8:39, bam, there you go. 45 the drop, and then look where it closes, right on this, above this weekly box. It's right over here. That's why I like having these boxes. So then, as it hit right here, and then I go to my 15. Look how high it went on the 15. Buy, 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 buy. Actually, that's a reggaeton song. It's a chick shaking her ass to that song. Anyways, I'm gonna buy right here. Going to buy. Why? Also because we're coming to the end of a forward candle, which is at 10. So you want to show strength. You don't want to show your forward candle close right here, because then from 10 to 11 it's gonna be a struggle, whatnot. But since the Fed is talking, um, what's that? Right here. Since the Fed is talking, look where we close at 10 o'clock. Above this, above all this shit right here. And then what it does is then test that area for support. See, close. See where it's, look where it stops. See? Right on this. And then shoots on up. Sweet money right here. Sweet money. And again, he's because the main attention to pay attention to is either 11:30, because at 11 you had all the paperwork coming out of, hey, look, this is what we talked, me the gang. As soon as they saw the paperwork, oh shit, that paperwork looked good. And then after the market sees that, it then pulls back, because it then has to hear what the pal said. He may say something bad. He may say something hawkish, which means fucking aggressiveness. So the market, like, it's like the market. It's like a class. It's like when the teacher walks in, and when the teacher about to talk. You know how before the teacher talks, everybody's talking, doing their own thing. Maybe a little bit loud. The moment she walks in, everybody fixes themselves and sits down, everybody's quiet, everybody's pay attention. Because the emotions calms down. The energy calms down. So there's a market telling you, like, this is them coming down. It's like, all right, cool. We got excited, but all right, cool. He's here. Let's pay attention now, you guys. That's what the market does when after receiving this type of data. When you have the paperwork and then the actual man talking. And then your next area, pay attention to, right? So, boom, we have that boom. He talks. After that, let's see. He talks. Where's he at? Tuesday, Wednesday, 6. That's how he talked at Wednesday. So that was the wrong one. Oh yeah, so we close here at 10, and then he's talking. The market gets excited. It goes all the way up here, and then goes back down. So yeah, it was this one. I was just looking at the 50-minute time frame, and then goes down, and again back to below the same area. But so you gotta pay attention where it stops. Alright, 12. So 11:45 to your 12:30. Remember, here's a sweet spot. We're getting towards the end of the day, and here it comes. And we even close here, so we close here for the day, I believe. Tuesday. Oh, so close here on Tuesday. Wednesday, 11, 12, and then I want to go on and buy. There it goes. It goes back inside this box, and it's doing this. But that's very close, so you couldn't really do anything. But the moment how it opened, that was bullish. That was bullish. And then right here, I was like, I didn't, my ass wasn't thinking, hey, the market now is gonna take in all the data from yesterday. So even though it fell it's gonna it's already it's like class is over, so they're taking in everything. So the market is gonna start pushing up. So it was I don't know how to explain it, but my ass couldn't really see like, well, the market closed down here. Why is it gonna eventually go back up? Is it gonna? My theory was that I would close down here. Now the market is gonna, if anything, get trapped here in this region, and then wait for Thursday's data, and then continue going on up. But the fact throughout the night we just kept doing this, I was like, so right here was the area that I could take advantage of, but I went to sleep. There was a box right here. Oh shit! There's a box right here, right here, to right here. Completed. Got inside this box right here, but I wasn't even paying attention to. I was at a funeral here, and I think it was 5 o'clock. 13, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I believe this was 5, 6, 7 o'clock. And I went to this funeral thing at around that time, so I didn't pay attention to my phone. Afterwards, I was like, "Oh, yo, there was a box right here, and it was an easy one because we closed at 6 out. We closed one of the four candles at 6. So the fact that it was here around that time, 4 or 5 o'clock, it was easy. Like 6, your 5:30, 5:45 would have been that area. Watch, let me pay attention. Let me see. 18, I was like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 6 o'clock. So 6 o'clock we'll close here, but notice again how we end up closing right above the boxes, and then go back inside the box right here. So again, completing this box, wanting to complete this box. So it shouldn't be red. It should be white because it was a 1 hour box. So see, normally it's green, red, green, but it didn't complete it because we closed 6 down here. But the fact is, see, there's a 4 candle. We close here at 6. Anyway, so that was the first one, and not just that, there was Fibonacci on it. The way it closed, everything was perfect. There was no, it wasn't really volatile like this, where there was no structure. There was structure. That's what made it easy. All right, so it did that, and then the next area was down here, which I sent the homie a screenshot of it. It was 20, 21, 22, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. See, another easy area because again, your 4 candle closes at 10 o'clock. So the fact that this was 12, 11, and 10 right here, and normally the 10, if this 10-hour candle would have closed down here, it would just signal that, hey, pay attention because we might drop, or we're gonna do a reversal and then get back in here and go back again. That's what you can expect from this, especially closing down. But the fact that you completed the pattern, green, red, green, and then closing a 4-hour candle at the edge of it, on the resistance of it, and then also on the Fibonacci, you were in the 50 Fibonacci, it was an all green light. And I wasn't paying attention to that. I crashed out, I think around 10 o'clock, 10:30, if anything, 11. And I went on a sell actually down here and I lost money. I went on a sell and I lost money right here. Why? Because I wasn't paying attention to that. I wasn't obeying my rules. And that's my rule, to pay attention to 11:45, 12:30, but not just that. How these 4-hour candle closes, where they're at, where the resistance are at, to wait for these candles. I could have waited where 10 o'clock closed, or could have waited. I went in at around 11:15, 11:30, and once I did that, I knew it was wrong because your sweet spot is 11:45, 12:30. And especially during this time, you want to wait how you close or how you looking around 12:30. Not just go, hey, it's 11:45. Let me go in for a buy because it's on this area. No, you want to see how it's reacting, where it's at. Because look what it did right here. You had two opportunities. You had the blast off. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 10 o'clock. 22, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So at 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock, we close here inside. And after that, we start dropping. But notice how we don't have a crazy drop. So this paying attention to this box is really crucial. Then notice how it stays here and then how it stays inside the box. It's not like it goes down here, then on red it shoots down. No, it closes right inside the box. So then seeing this, how it's just staying there above, not dropping crazy, doing anything like that. And then right here it's already 22. So this is 11:20 right here. And I saw it right here, 11:15, 11:10. And I saw that it was going down, so I was like, oh, we're most likely going to reject this area because we did a double top, because we're coming to closer to 11:45, and it's reddish, so we're going to go down. And I went in to sell two cells, actually. And then, boop, 11:20. So, again, there's another area, and then stupid money. And then, oh, yeah, so then your next try would have been right here at 12:30. Which again, 11:45 to 12:30. That's why I say pay attention how we close or where we at 12:30 too, because that's very important. And if I would have waited for that, let's say I was going on the sell, right? I see doing this, and at 12:30, if I would have seen that it does this, I would have closed my sells, and I would have gone for a buys right here, easily. I would have gone for sales and carried all this shit. Alright, and right here, and I even sent a screenshot of the homie that's what it was going to do, but I told him it's going to go up, shooting up, chill here, if anything go up and go down a little bit. But that was just me at the moment when it happened, not, hey, this is where we're going to get stuck. It was just me telling me, hey, at some point throughout the night, we're going to do this. We're going to break from right here, shooting up, struggle in this area because of the train line area, and then either go back down, and then from there, the next hours, whatever. And then, not just that this 12-hour candle, you also had this one here, but I didn't really test it because normally after you shoot above Fibonacci, you then test it, which is what it did really, and then it breaks on up. But normally the next 1 hour will then come down to test it really, and then continue with it. Anyways, and then right here, I was hoping we close the day right here. We closed the day right there. And I was hoping we would do this, because now we have structure. Before I only had, whatever. The only thing was indicating to me if we're gonna continue going up or down would have been those boxes, these boxes right here. Without these boxes, I can't really say, hey, because you're just gonna see lines like this, just lines after lines after lines going up. So there's no structure, there's no support, there's no resistance. So now that they did what they did. Now they're showing me, hey, where the support, where the resistance at or whatnot. And what I want is for this, because we got data tomorrow. So I wanted to create a support. I wanted to show me its resistance. Therefore, then throughout the night later on, and I can actually go on a trade and make that money up that I lost from last night. But yeah, that's it pretty much. That's it. But another thing that worries me is that even though the SPX did a crazy all-time high, I don't think the NASDAQ did. Come on, buddy, come on. See, look, or maybe tripping. Oh yeah, it did, but it's a weak one. It's a weak one, and it didn't do all-time high. Here's your all-time high, so it's still good, but I don't like. So pay attention. It's important to pay attention to the Nasdaq because tomorrow next week we could get brought down here and stay inside this box. This box is very important. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna mark it up right now. This box is very important. Oh, and it's below this shit, so I'm gonna mark it up. But it's very important. It's very important. This box right here. So this is the bottom of it. You see. Yeah, this area right here. So, okay, so I'm gonna pay more attention to the Nasdaq because I haven't graphed it or nothing. Anyways, that's it for right now, you guys. I'll do an update later on, probably around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. But yeah, since we did it on new all-time high for SPX, we want to see the support. We want to see resistance. So then I can then now that I have my boxes down, I can now start doing my whole whatever the hell I do. Alright, this is Brian Seacrest signing out.